So you're going to have to excuse the hair. It's been very finely raining for the last 2 days, so I've completely given up. Today is our third day in the Azores, and we were hoping that we were going to go up into the mountains to the beautiful lakes that are really, really high up with fantastic views. But because of the rain and the low clouds, the tops of the mountains are completely covered. And I know that there's not going to be any point going up there. We're not going to see any of the views. So we're not going to bother going up. We're going to spend the day, well, for now, wandering around these stunning hotel gardens. Now we're at the Terra Nostra Hotel, which is known for having the best gardens in the Azores, and they are beautiful, and we've literally only seen a tiny little bit of them. So we're going to spend a good, they say you need 3 hours to see it all, so we're going to spend a good chunk of the morning just wandering around exploring everything. It's just so pretty everywhere.
I'm not getting wet. Maybe it's just you.
It's very fine rain.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Look at this sun. These trees are just majestic. Just stunning. It's so warm. You can feel the heat.
Can you?
Yeah. That's amazing.
I want to feel it. Oh, it's lovely. It's like a bath.
I bet it is. God, it's... That is incredible. But it feels warm. It's so pretty along here. I'm going to get my bloody camera out. Oh my God. Wow, what a beautiful tree. And look at the root structure.
Yeah, it's a Tasmanian eucalyptus. Okay, so we've been here for 3 days. What are your impressions of the island? Is it what you thought it was going to be like?
It's more beautiful than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
It's much larger.
Yep.
Beautiful terrain, very hilly.
Very tropical.
Very tropical, very tropical. I doubt that they ever get a frost here. But these gardens, I've been all over the world. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, they're stunning.
These gardens they're stunning, absolutely stunning.
There's fish. Fishy fishies.
Now the interesting thing is, if you put these in the thermal pool, you can have a hot fish supper.
Dad! Terrible. Look, they're all coming to you.
Hello, can I help?
They've all come to say hello. They want food.
I've only got acid drops.
We're going off trail.
Ground's a bit uneven, but it's... Look at these roots. Look at this tree, this magnificent tree here. Look at it. Moss only grows on the north side of the trees, the sun's over there.
Yeah.
So it ain't going to get any sun up there.
So this must be the little sculpture garden. So carrying on our conversation, the island is completely different from what I thought it was going to be. I watched a few videos before I came, and yes, there was a lot of cloudy days in all the videos I saw. I didn't see much sun, so I was expecting that, but it's much prettier than I expected. There's hydrangeas grow wild on the island. They're not native to the island. They were brought over in the 18th century, I think. They're not native, but they have grown rampant and they're quite invasive on the island. So all of the roads, all of the streets are like lined with hydrangeas just growing wild everywhere, and it's beautiful.
They never get a frost here. I can't think they ever get a frost.
No,
So
no,
everything
no, no.
survives.
It's the temperatures like this pretty much all year round, I
Yeah,
think.
apparently so.
Yeah,
the
so at the
man
moment,
said.
I think today it's about 21 degrees, 22, 23, that sort of thing. But I think it doesn't get cold here ever, but it does get rainy. Let me show you the mountains up ahead. This is why we're not, so this is what we're looking at the moment, and that's a pretty low mountain. So the ones that are higher up, where all of the beautiful lakes are going to be completely covered today. Yeah, look.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Oh, I know where we are. There's the memorial thing there. That's really pretty.
Am I going back with you or are you coming?
No, I'm just getting this. This is a memorial to the Viscount of Viscountess of Praia, 1896. I've actually found that knowing Italian is really, really helpful because a lot of the words, especially to read, are very similar and you can figure things out. So I've been able to read a lot of street signs and parking signs and just little information things in Portuguese and some things on the menu as well. And I've been able to understand them. So it's been really, really useful. And I didn't expect that.
I just love this. It's just stunning. Words escape me. Look at that.
Beats Bushy Park any day.
Oh God, there's nothing to compare with anything we got in the Northern Hemisphere. I think it's because it's frost-free.
Yeah.
You know, really that helps it so much, where we lose an awful lot of stuff in the winter.
These gardens were started in 1780 by the US consul Thomas Hickering or something to the island, and he came here and bought 2 hectares of land. That's about 4 acres. Wow. This is the one that I saw from. It's got all these are all like flower shaped.
It's warmer here as well.
It is. It's really warm here. There's a little viewing platform up there. I'm going to go up there because from above it looks really pretty. Anyhow, he built his summer house here. It was called Yankee Hall, and I'm not sure if that's where the hotel is or if it's opposite. I know there's a few buildings around here. And then later on, the Viscount and Viscountess of Praia, we saw the memorial to them earlier, they expanded the gardens to about 12.5 hectares, apparently. And they have had plants shipped in from all around the world. So there's plants here from China, New Zealand, Australia, Africa, and it is truly a tropical paradise. It's lovely. I'm glad I found this. This is the bit I was looking for with all the flowers. These are the ones that Carlo bought a couple of these and planted them by the fence beside our pool, and then they shriveled up and died. So we're not quite sure whether they'll survive or not. There we go. That's why there's a spiral staircase here, because you get to see the shape of the flowers. Aren't they pretty? It's raining again, and these make really good umbrellas. I wonder if we could grow these in Tuscany. Probably not. I've taken a photo of the name. Which
you come under my umbrella if you want to. I've got a bigger umbrella than you.
This is the Chicas garden. And Carlo hates this plant. He would hate it here. I've just actually done him a video call to show him. He doesn't like them just because he used to have to deal with them at work. And these are very, very spiky and they hurt when you have to move them. Very pointy, and they're also poisonous. So he doesn't like them just because he's probably had a lot of pain from them throughout his working life. But I like them, and I had bought a couple and put them in big pots in the garden in Positano, and then he went and moved them and like hid them away, took them out the garden. Also because they're poisonous and he was worried that the dogs might eat the seeds, but I don't think our dogs do that. They're not really interested in seeds and plants and things. How pretty is that? These are the native Azorean plants, and I love all the colours here. Really pretty. The other question is, are you gonna go in the thermal pool?
No, wish your clothes go brown.
You said you brought your swimming trunks.
Yeah, but
When was the last time you used them?
Oh God, 2001.
Where? That's before Sky was born.
I tried them on in the shop when I bought them, and that was it.
When was the last time you went in water, like swimming or?
Oh, last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Where?
Down in Sidmouth in Devon.
Really?
Yeah, in the hotel there, they had a pool.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a hot pool and a hot thing and swimming pool. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I do go in occasionally, but it's not very good. Not very good for you. Too much water.
So I went in with Dan the other night, but it was pitch dark. It wasn't very well lit, so we couldn't really film anything. We'll go in later today. What I'm going to do is wait until the day guests have gone, because although this park and the pool belongs to the hotel, visitors are allowed in as day guests. And round about 5 or 6 o'clock, they all go, and then it's completely empty and it's just for the hotel guests. So I'll wait until later and then take you in.
And they've actually shaped it all so that you can see all the roots. That's lovely.
I like all those.
Wow. There's blue gum tree, eucalyptus as they say.
Got really cold in the gardens because it's been drizzling all day. I got quite damp, so I've changed into some heavier clothes and we're walking up through the village. This is Furnas and we're going to go and see the caldeiras. This is a volcanic island, so the fumaroles and caldeiras are bubbling geysers and hot sulphurous vents which are easy to walk around. It's also where the local restaurants cook their famous stew in underground holes using the natural heat. And all of that water is running down to this river down here. How pretty is that? Look at it. Wow. Oh, the smell of sulphur is very strong. Now this one is interesting because you can actually hear the air coming up through that hole. It must be huge down there. It's quite scary. Look at that. I think it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's food.
There's 2 bags in there.
Yeah. Maybe that's lost
They're
luggage
cooking
from the
food
airline.
in this one. There's 2 bags, like bubbling it in the water there. And there's these big hooks that they obviously hook them out with.
I think it's a bag of potatoes.
Brother has vanished off the face of the earth today. I haven't seen him at all. He's doing his own thing. Dad's having a sleep because we walked for ages this morning. We walked for nearly 10 kilometres, so he's having a sleep, well deserved. And I'm going to go into the thermal pool because it's 5 o'clock, which means that the day visitors have all gone and it's going to be quieter now. Found my brother in the pool. I want to stay in that. I am wearing the most horrendous old matron swimsuit, or what was it you said? Old Italian woman. It is an old Italian woman's swimsuit. But because this water is so full of minerals, it can stain pale clothing, and I didn't want to ruin my nice swimsuit. So I went and bought this in a Chinese shop for €18, and I'm going to leave it behind in the hotel afterwards because it's extremely uncomfortable. It's got these rigid cups here, and I keep grabbing them because I feel so weird and I'm not used to that. I just realised that about 10 minutes ago I was here by myself because I still hadn't found my brother. It's floating around behind me. And I was standing here by myself squeezing my boobs because it just feels so weird. Anyhow, the water is lovely, bath warm. The floor is not squidgy, it is perfectly flat and clean and cement. And we're just gonna have a chat and a swim and enjoy ourselves. There's also 2 other pools. They're much smaller and they're much hotter. I might go and see if I can get in them. It might be a bit too hot for me. As you can see, at the end of the day, it's very, very quiet here. There's only about 3 or 4 people in the water. And here is one of the little jacuzzis. It is almost 7 o'clock in the morning. This is our 4th day here, but we're leaving today. And just about in time because apparently there is a hurricane blowing in and it's supposed to hit tonight. So luckily we're flying out this morning. I am flying back to London with my brother and my dad because I couldn't get a flight back to Pisa, Florence or Naples for today. There were no flights at all. I probably could have got a flight to Milan if I wanted to, but I didn't want to go to Milan. So I thought I'll take this opportunity and pop back to England. I can get my hair done. I didn't get my hair done when I went there in August. So I can get my hair done, see a few friends, wander around the shops, have a mooch around, and then I will book a ticket and go back to find Carlo wherever he is. I think he's going to be in Tuscany still, but I'm not sure. So that's the plan. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed exploring some of the Azores with us. It's been beautiful. It's a shame about the weather in the last couple of days because I would have loved to go up and see the lakes and the mountains and the views, but it just means we're going to have to come back, and I'd actually really like to come back here with Carlos, Sky, Nicola and Tommaso, all of us together. If I can sort out a dog sitter, that's what we're going to be doing. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all soon.